On the one hand, these seem like very diverse projects we've got agriculture and cities and coasts and storms. But I guess I'm impressed with sort of how you're all landing in this rapidly changing field of climate action, how rapidly the world is changing, how many intermediate organizations there are that you're working with, which that your interactions with the small island states and the people on the coast in Florida or the small farmers are through intermediate organizations which themselves are using all these new frameworks. One of the things certainly that all of these talks had in common were acronyms which didn't exist 10 years ago, and it's not just the acronyms, it's the funding mechanisms, it's the planning mechanisms. The challenges of bringing those together, of getting the data, of analyzing the questions, of there is an immense collective will to address climate change, and there is funding. The will isn't as strong, the funding isn't as strong, but there's a lot there. In many cases, a number of these projects involved finding what the funding was, whether it's the Global Climate Fund, or whether it's federal funding, or whether it's business to business, or in looking at the whole mix of funding for agriculture, finding the funding, finding the data to apply it well, and to keeping things honest. There are all these equity and justice concerns that also run through these. So though a lot of these have been very concrete stories of your struggles, basically, to get find the data, get your client to tell you what you need to do it in 12 weeks. Nonetheless, they're all just really impressive projects that do build on this will, build on this growing finance, and it's what I love about the program and what I love about you.